Boys are back.
Boys are back.
What's happening, man?
What it do?
Man. Oh, man, that was a good little laugh, man. I wish people were there for the pre-production. Not now so much. Okay. Weezy, give me your winner or loser of the week, my man.
My loser of the week, man, is the Minnesota Timberwolves, man. Celebration.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna be real. They act like they won a championship.
Man, Cat was kissing his girl. Like
you gotta kiss your girl though.
No, but but he acted like he was Tom Brady kissing after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I mean?
They just won the play-in game.
Let me tell you. Listen, start left, finish right for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst of the week. Somebody asked me what that means when they see me. They see me out. Ask me what he talking about. Please, that in the comments.
Cam, what you got, man? Give me your winner or loser of the week, man.
Man, it's crazy. I'm actually flip Weezy a little bit. My winner, man, Patrick Beverly.
Pat Bev.
Hey, listen, especially after Protocol P today, man. Pat Bev might have really sent their ass home.
Yeah, he packed them up.
Like, he really might have sent their ass home. So, yeah, if he keeps them out of the playoffs, that boy going to be talking all summer.
That's true.
Why he not playing?
He got COVID. Yeah, Paul George got COVID.
Yeah, for sure.
COVID here, ain't
it? Yeah, COVID's still here, man. Yeah, nah, for sure. My loser of the week is J.R. Smith. He said they were blowing it down in the bubble.
Man,
hey, statute of limitations, dude. 7 years, dude. Yeah, come on now, man.
He said too soon. He out the league. He don't care.
Too soon, J.R.
Jamming
too
everybody.
Soon. Yeah, nah, he getting people high, making it hot for sure. Let's get it, cameraman. You ready? Let's get it.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J Ho. Jeff is out on assignment. How you doing, brother?
I'm
Cam?
all right.
Cam's back?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Weezy?
What it do?
How you, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great, for sure. Cameraman, how you doing? 2 thumbs up, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Finish with the left, finish with the right. Which one? What we doing?
Nah, I'm all.
You
finna get me started. He almost called me too.
He was gonna get it. For sure. Episode 413. We're analyzing the first round of the 2022 NBA playoffs.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Better than know it.
Better than believe.
Let's kick it off, man. Best of the week. Cam, what you got?
Ah, man. My best of the week. The Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie getting to get some revenge on the Boston Celtics. I don't know if y'all recall, last time he played in Boston, there was a lot of F Kyrie chants and, things like that. Jason Tatum tried to cry them down, but it was too late. Hey, you get to see y'all for 4 games now.
Yeah.
Showtime.
I don't know if it's going to be that. We'll talk about that in the second half. Yeah, nah, for sure. Weezy, what you got? Best of the week.
Best of the week for me was the WNBA draft this week, man. I actually watched it.
I'm going to be real. I need some photographic evidence of that.
You ain't tweet about it?
I don't tweet about nothing.
He ain't tweet about nothing. Shit, the Titans got beat in the first round of the playoffs that they played. He didn't tweet about that. He ain't tweeted since then. So you mean to tell me
I watched the draft.
You watched the draft. Who went number 1?
The girl from Kentucky.
Who went 2?
Come on.
The girl from
talk to me.
South Carolina, she went 2, right?
Nah, did nobody from South Carolina get drafted to number 20. Number 2, she went to Baylor.
Yeah, I think I remember that. But I watched it, though.
You watched it, though, for sure.
I saw Grandma with the hat on there.
Grandma had a mean hat, for sure. Yeah.
Grandma had
Is it too loud in there, though, you think?
What's wrong with this dude, dog?
You know what I'm saying?
He crossover, Mr. Crossover. Mr. Crossover. He got a mean eye for crossover.
I'm just throwing. Hey,
high dribble, crossover. Oh, Oh,
Hey, now
man.
listen. You know, I'm Kyrie with it. You know what I'm
Oh,
God. My best of the week is Steph Curry. He came out and said that, opened a can of worms, said he would love to play with LeBron James. Thinking of the possibilities would be great, end quote from my guy.
So that's going to happen.
No, I don't want it to happen for sure.
Yes,
Because
it's
Steph and
gonna
LeBron
happen.
fans, we can't unite.
Well,
nah.
Steph just said that. That's going to happen.
Nah.
now.
gonna happen.
It's,
I hope it don't happen.
Cleveland.
I hope it don't happen. It don't even.
In Cleveland.
Hey, they were both born in Cleveland.
In the land.
In the land.
Hey,
For
man.
sure. Yeah.
That don't need to happen.
Yeah.
I
I agree.
That might hurt LeBron James' legacy.
Yeah, now he don't need to leave to another team like that. He
He don't
need to go to a super
He
team.
don't need to play with another
Nah,
superstar.
Nah, I agree with that.
Nah,
playing
he
with a superstar.
No, he need to play with another superstar.
Yeah, for sure.
No, not like Steph.
He don't need to play with Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
That's
for
top
sure.
5 players. No, that means he play with AD.
Yeah.
Them top 5
Yeah,
players.
nah, for sure.
He don't need to play with them.
Give me your worst of the week, Weezy.
First of the week is the Dodgers, man, pulling Clayton Kershaw 80 pitches in from a perfect game.
Ah, yeah, that was. But he on a pitch count though. Yeah, now you got to save his arm. You're not worried about game 2. You worried about game 200.
Yeah, but it's only 23 perfect games ever in the
Yeah.
history of the game.
He was rolling. He was dealing.
Yeah, you got it. And they only hit the ball one time. He would have got the perfect game.
Yeah.
You got to let him finish that one.
That's rough for sure. Ken, what you got worst of the week?
Man, Paul George getting COVID
Yeah, for sure.
in a must win.
You came in with a hot take. You said that Paul George has humiliated himself in the playoffs more than James Harden.
I believe so, yeah.
That's not true.
That's my belief.
Yeah, I know. And that's why it's your
Yeah,
belief.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You coming with a Burt suit, it looks good on you. You
That's
know what I'm
cool.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Burt's, I'm here.
Hey, you
Burt's,
gotta do what
I'm
you gotta
here.
do, dog.
Yeah, most definitely. My worst of the week is Maryland's women's basketball coach, Brenda Freeze, man. Mass exodus of players. She lost 5 players to the portal. You really don't hear that coming from a team that made it to the Sweet 16. You lose 3 AP All-Americans, Angel Reese, Ashley Owusu, Mimi Collins, all conference players, some of them All-Americans, man. It's rough. But Brenda Freeze, something going on.
Oh, for sure.
Something going on in Maryland, for sure.
Man, we're
Yeah.
gonna find out.
We definitely
give it a couple
find
months.
out. Yeah, weeks.
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 That's coming for
Oh, yeah, it's coming for that, for sure. Now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
that the revolution will be podcast. And before we start the first half, Weezy, you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners.
I do. This week's award recipient, I think this your boy Miles Bridges.
It is. It's my guy, for sure. For sure. Not the rapper, but the basketball player, Miles Bridges. He's a little frustrated, Cam. Just got ejected. The Hornets playing, lost to the Hawks a couple
Rough.
of nights back. Season's finished.
Pack them up.
Atlanta fan was heckling him. No telling what he said was something that pissed Miles off. Might have said that album's trash that you
Hey,
dropped.
listen.
Album
He
not
might
bad
know-
though.
Hey, listen.
Not bad though. No, for sure.
Because he in rapper mode now.
Yeah,
for
now
sure.
he is. So Miles decided to slang his mouthpiece at the man from point blank range. Here's the thing: he missed. Cheated. He missed.
Severely.
Yeah, he missed it for sure. Reminiscent of Charles Barkley when he spit on a little girl aiming for a heckler in 1991. The mouthpiece flew right past Bridges' intended target and into a little girl's face. Now, Bridges was clearly apologetic and wanted to contact the little girl. The standard fine is usually $25,000. Miles was fined $50,000. It's very similar to Steph. He got docked $50,000 when he threw his mouthpiece at an official, for sure. So here's the thing, guys. I understand being mad, but it's COVID still out here. Paul George clearly just got COVID.
For sure.
You can't be slinging mouthpieces at people, dog. Get a wristband or go up there. Let them know.
Yeah.
Let them smell
Hey,
your
nah,
cologne.
yeah,
You can't go up there.
Man,
Why
let them
not?
smell your
Hey,
cologne.
you lean over the rail. Come talk to me.
Yeah, let's have a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, just flick them off or cuss them
Flick 'em
out.
off.
Hey,
Whatever
I'm
you
heading
gonna-
to the back anyway. My season's over.
Yeah, no, for
It's
sure.
lit. Hey, it ain't no
Clear.
tomorrow.
Melo's
His
blowing the
season ain't
tree. Yeah, now you know our season over. Miles Bridges season over with.
What you mean season wasn't over?
Yeah,
I thought he
season-
played for somebody else.
Yeah, no, for sure. He definitely
yeah,
played
he
for the
done.
Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, it's over with for sure.
He on.
Yeah. We'll let Jeff, since he's a Detroit player, we'll get Jeff, get that one to him for sure. You guys ready to start the first half?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like I do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Hove.
Okay.
It's your boy Weezy.
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, you are. Cam, what about you?
Cam. 2 underscores. 2 underscores and.
Ooh.
It's really not that difficult.
Well, he got 4 underscores?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's wrestling lock.
Yeah,
Great.
Lock underscore great.
Again, once you're there, you there. Shoot, follow me once. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
And if you leave, don't come back.
Nah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I know he had 4
You
underscores.
got 4 underscores. That's nuts. I'm Jay Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man. NBA playoffs are here. Keep the comments light. My Bulls are in trouble for sure. Most definitely.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I hate when you do that.
Yeah.
When you and you already kind of
No,
brace
I'm a
yourself.
realist. I'm a realist.
I don't know about
Like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm a realist. Now, you know,
Them
I'm a
boys-
realist nigga, you know.
And boys need lines, so.
So we need Zoe. We ain't got a situation. Like, you knew that your quarterback was under.
Oh,
No, that's what I'm saying.
wow.
That's what I'm saying. You knew your quarterback was not capable of winning games. But you tricked yourself in your brain to be like, you know, we can win with this mediocre-ass quarterback. And here we are, week to week, for sure. Let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk. Frank Vogel is out, coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Ending weeks of speculation about his future as a lackluster coach and a lackluster season that ended with an 11th-place finish for the Western Conference Los Angeles Lakers. In 3 seasons as a coach, the 48-year-old Vogel helped lead the franchise to a 2020 Smoke Fest bubble championship and had a 127-98 record. With Vogel out, who will lead the Lakers in 2022, Weezy?
You guys are saying Doc.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know at this point because I couldn't figure out a straight answer because I wouldn't want to touch that LeBron James team right now.
Because, I got you.
Unless he get one of his boys in like Tyronn Lue or something, but Tyronn Lue ain't leaving the Clippers.
Nah, for sure. Nah. Nobody wants Ty Lue either. I'm going to be real. Ty Lue talk too much. What you got, Cam?
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen. I hate to do it, man. Mark Jackson.
Hell no.
And the only reason I say is
No, I heard. I thought about that.
the
too,
only reason I say Mark Jackson is because Mark Jackson is fiending to get back to the NBA
You know,
as a coach.
But Mark Jackson, he
I-
had
I-
Bible study.
I know, I get what you're saying.
You know
I
what
I'm
I'm
not
get
sure
that.
he'll make that mistake again.
okay.
No, I get what you're saying, but I really think if you desperate to get back somewhere, you willing to switch up what you do.
You don't cut the Lord out.
Bro, he not gonna cut the Lord out. He just gonna make sure
Nah,
it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
He gonna keep his
I'll
locker
be
room
honest.
different.
I'll keep it real.
He gonna keep what he
Oh,
wants.
all respect. Look up. Yeah, all respect. He gonna cut the Lord out this time. He get back in the NBA. I promise you. I promise you gonna cut the Lord out. I promise you. He won't
He gets
do nothing.
paid handsomely, though, to be on ABC and NBC.
Yeah, he want to
and-
coach though.
He want to coach. I got
Yeah,
you.
he tired of being good.
Yeah. Above all else, though, I think the Lakers, they chase winners, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll wait until the season is over because they have a gluttony of opportunity to coach where to get a coach that they really want. From Nick Nurse to Juwan Howard to Mark Jackson to Doc Rivers. I mean, a lot of those guys are still playing meaningful basketball. So it's going to be hard to kind of hire a coach after what they just did to Vogel, though. Because Vogel, this isn't Vogel's fault. Let's just talk about that. This is not Frank Vogel's fault. It has a lot more to do with the players, not necessarily the coach.
Yeah, Frank Vogel. Well, he was a puppet this year.
Yeah.
If there's anybody else, he wouldn't have been fired.
Yeah. And on top of that, he never really opened up his arms to embrace Russell Westbrook, which I think was a mistake.
Was it a mistake?
Yeah, I think so. I think
or maybe
we saw a
just-
really good Russell Westbrook in the second half of the season.
I think he just should have found more middle ground early.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
I mean, if you were gonna play hardball, but you tried to do that, then you tried to adjust. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like you said, Russ played well down the stretch, or at the end, but he also had the ball in his hands more once LeBron went down.
I agree. Yeah.
So you should have found a way to space that out a little more. That's on the coach.
Yeah, that's true too. I think too much has gone towards Vogel. The first person you see leave is the coach.
Oh,
And always, for
Yeah.
sure. But with Daryl Morey, right, with my guy Doc, he didn't hire Doc Rivers. You know he want his guy back.
Yeah.
He want Mike D there.
Yeah, for
Mike
sure.
D can't play with Joel though, because Joel, he's never coached a big like that.
Nah.
His pick and roll big was Amari Stoudemire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so in turn, if Philadelphia gets out early, I think with Doc. It makes the most sense. It's a big splash. It's a LA guy who's coached in the scene. He knows the pressure of being that type of coach. It's a hand in glove fit. People saying Spoelstra.
He didn't really succeed being that type of coach either.
Yeah, he did. He won a championship.
No, not in LA, he didn't.
No, what I'm saying is, they were unlucky.
Okay.
But he won a championship with some old ass people.
One time. But you're right.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
But the thing is, coaching a LeBron James team right now is if you don't win a championship, you failed.
Yeah, it's a bad year for sure.
And I don't know if any coach like Spoelstra want that kind of smoke right now.
Yeah, I mean Spoelstra, he
not
set up
leaving.
perfect, dog.
Spoelstra's not leaving.
It don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doc only leaves he's fired. It doesn't make sense for Nick Nurse to leave. I just, yeah.
I don't know. Nick Nurse, clutch guy though.
I mean,
He's a clutch guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He'll be a puppet.
Yeah, that's it.
He'll get into it
Nick
with
Nurse can coach.
Yeah, but he'll get into it with his own player.
I can see
And that's my boy, but
Juwan makes the most sense.
Juwan
though.
make the most sense.
It make the most sense.
Yeah, be a
'cause
puppet.
Michigan tired of him anyway.
I like Doc though. That's my boy, so I'm kind of biased for sure. Let's keep it in the NBA, man. The Sacramento Kings are looking to hire their 12th head coach since Rick Adelman shown the door after the 2005-2006 season. Quick math, that's 12 coaches in 16 seasons since Adelman's departure. The Kings have also fired assistant general manager Ken Catalina. Can the Sacramento Kings be fixed, Cam?
No. Moving out of Sacramento, then that might work. Seattle looking for a team.
Seattle's definitely looking for a team. But they got a weird owner. We'll talk about that for sure. What you think, Weezy?
They got two owners, don't they?
I mean, the majority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacramento Kings, they can't figure it out. Sacramento,
It's rough.
you have to start fresh. That's where your coach can go. That's where Mark Jackson can go.
No.
Mark Jackson, he need to start.
Well, he can go somewhere and build it back up. That's where he can go.
Nobody want that though, because
No.
you can bring the church then. You can bring the church in.
No.
Y'all
Then.
got disrespect for Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna be real.
Nah, you can bring
it's
it.
cool.
I'm telling you, Jay.
You can bring in the church then.
And no more offering with
The
him.
church is over
It's
with.
over
Okay.
with the church
I
with
see
him.
what you're saying. No
With
tithe.
all due respect, no,
with
no
all
tithe.
due respect, for
Yeah,
sure.
no
Nah, this is
communion, no tithe. First
Yeah,
Sundays,
for
all this, all that's
for
over.
sure.
First all this shit is over with. First Sundays, all that's over with. dog.
Yeah, no, it's fact. This is the thing about the Kings, man. So many NBA teams have struggled to find themselves and find their ways to improve as well. Look at the Suns. They were a laughing stock. Their owner had been in some weird stuff. Their general manager did even weirder stuff. The Knicks even hosted a playoff series last year. My Bulls finally fully rebuilt. We ready to roll. It's teams that have built and then rebuilt and then built again, and the Kings are still the Kings, man. And this is just, it starts at the top. They have to kind of see that guy out of the door to get that team started. And I think it would be a better thing to do is like what Cam said, maybe relocate, get those guys in a different city, Nashville,
Get people
LA,
reinvested.
Vegas, something.
Yeah, get fans reinvested. Get NBA circles reinvested. No one wants to sign there. Who's the last major free agent they signed?
Harrison Barnes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to think too. I think the main thing that shipped the entire situation was when they drafted Bagley over Luka. They did it. That was a bad decision. Very bad decision.
Because Vlade Divac had smoke with Luka Pops.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Wild style, man. Vlade, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, boy.
That ship isn't even. It's sunk to the ocean. It's over with.
That
thing
ship
is
ain't
done.
been right since Jason Williams and Chris Webber had it rocking over
Yeah,
there.
but are they running your boy's career? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
Fox, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. They ruined De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, 100%. They ruined Bagley.
They don't want De'Aaron Fox there.
Yeah, he don't want to be
They're
there.
trying to force. Listen, they're making him available. Obviously,
Yeah.
they wanted to go with Halliburton. Teams like, nah, we gotta get Hallie. We're gonna let you keep Fox. Now they're trying to switch over and let Davion Mitchell run it. De'Aaron Fox is on the trading block.
Nah, for sure.
If anybody's available this summer, he's available.
He's available for sure. And I got about 4 teams on 2K that would be
man.
perfect for that, dude.
Come on, man.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of 2K, and you get started with halftime. Whew, let's talk some college basketball. North Carolina's surprising run through the NCAA tournament came to an end April the 4th. The Tar Heels fell to Kansas 72-69 in the national title game. UNC rode the back of their stars Armando Bacot, R.J. Davis, Leaky Black, Brady Manick, and Caleb Love all the way to New Orleans. There's a real rumor that everybody's coming back. Everybody has declared that they were coming back to North Carolina, except for Caleb Love. He's still on the fence. He's trying to figure it out. Cam, is this a big deal, little deal, or no deal?
No deal.
That's some hating shit to say, man. That's his damn shame. So you better than this. You
Listen,
better
man.
than this, bro.
Listen, man. I ask you this, and no disrespect to any North Carolina fans out there. How many of them dudes was first round picks?
How many of them? Oh, 2. Caleb Love, for sure. Baycott, late first round. 2 first round picks
out of 5.
So that's what I'm saying. Having the 5 back, that's not. I don't think it really just makes you over the top. I think there's some other teams out there with more than 2 first round picks. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, good luck. I think they'll be good again.
Yeah.
But it's their time. You know my theory on North Carolina.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
You bomb out for 2.
Yeah.
Then you get to like the Elite 8 Final 4, which was this year. Next year you win it.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens. Look at all of them, man. R.J. Davis, Joel Berry.
Yeah, no, for sure he is. No, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
This is the thing too, though. People usually don't come back in situations like this, and you get Baycott back.
Manick
You can
Tyler
already.
Hansborough. My bad. I'm just
Brady Manick is not Tyler.
I'm just
Hansborough.
giving you
Two
all the
totally different
people who've
situations.
been
You shouldn't do that. That was National Player of the Year. Tyler Hansborough. Was.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
but let's just be honest. Like they overachieved.
We did overachieve for sure. Yeah, no,
So-
we figured it out.
So you got lucky by being there.
look at the seed.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we AC.
AFC.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think it's a bad deal for the players. If you can go pro and make some money, go.
No, they want to come back to raise
Win.
their draft stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's
what
it.
they
No,
do.
literally, they had 2 first round picks,
Yeah, but yeah. I'm not.
and they were
risking
late
it.
first.
Yeah, we like first.
Late
for sure.
first. We talking about like 22 to 30.
But here's the thing, too. You got a kid like Peyton Watson who put his name in the draft, and he shouldn't put his name in the draft at all. You understand what I'm saying? J.D. Davidson's name is in the draft. Those guys should come back to school.
No, those guys see the writing on the wall. They ain't gonna play next year either.
Oh, I know that. But what I'm
That's
saying
different.
is,
It's
so
different.
you get in the portal then.
Yeah, that's
Yo, you get in the portal.
Yeah, you get in the portal.
You
but,
get in-
but
and
you
you
can't
go
stay
quit
there.
and grind.
But you
Yeah.
can't stay there.
Oh, no, you can't go there.
Yeah, no,
That
they had to.
that
them
portal
boys-
wild.
Yeah, it's wild stuff.
Yeah, and that's another. Hey, man,
Yeah.
listen, you might go somewhere and it might not work.
It might not work out
and then
again.
you expose.
And then you're done.
yeah,
No. If it don't work out in the second spot, your career is over with in college
you there
basketball.
for 5 years.
But with
Shout out
Hubert,
JQ.
we only had 3. we only had 3 4-stars coming in. You know, so because nobody's gonna sign there if they don't know if those guys are leaving. So I think it gives us another year to build recruiting and Hubert to get his his bearings to kind of figure out stuff. I think we'll be in the transfer portal, get some guys coming off the bench to kind of help out. We got a real chance next year, and I think we'll get somebody to replace Brady Manick the same way that he was brought in as a transfer portal guy for last year. So Duke is loaded, though. Duke is loaded. They have a really good team coming in.
Yeah, 3
This
of
is
the
the
top
thing.
4 players in the country.
For sure.
Sheesh.
But then your coach has never coached a game before, too, with all of that talent. So it's hard to do.
I hate to say it, man. I don't think they're gonna miss a beat.
Hey, not for sure. But with Nolan not being there,
Don't think that's gonna stop it
hey.
either.
I'm just saying.
They've gotten commitment.
Nobody is bringing back players like that, like a
for
group
sure.
of players like that. I think we'll be ready to go, and damn sure it won't be an 8th seed coming in the next year. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
And I put it on the board. We
Expectations
definitely
high.
won't be an 8th. Put that, yeah.
Can we get a more specific?
No, that's specific.
Top
we won't
4?
be an 8th seed.
Top 4 seeds.
No.
Can we get
No,
top
no,
5?
no. Just say
Top
we
5.
won't be.
No,
That's a
High
bad.
five.
They're not gonna be an HC.
No, we.
Say higher than 5.
No, for sure. No, we'll be higher than 5.
I mean, let's just
He
be
got
honest.
it. He got it.
Yeah, higher than
He
5.
got higher than
seed,
5
boogie.
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's get it. You guys ready to start with halftime?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of FSP. Just simply search for Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with a new segment. We have Cooking with Weezy. Are you ready, Weezy?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right. This week we cooking shrimp and grits.
Okay.
Shrimp and grits. You like shrimp and grits?
I do. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I get shrimp and grits and they had a tail on them. I don't like that.
Yes.
I don't like
Too much work.
Too much.
Just
Yeah.
pull it off.
Nah, I'm straight.
Too
You
much
just
work.
want to go.
I'm
go
just
in.
ready to eat. Yeah,
All right.
for sure. Yeah.
So this is what we're doing. We're going shrimp and Parmesan cheese grits.
Okay.
All right. First one, you want to get that water piping hot.
Piping hot.
Yeah. And I always add a little cream to it. Half and half, whatever you want to add to it.
Like
To the
cream,
water.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean, cream.
Half and half.
Oh, I see what you
Heavy
mean.
whipping
Whipping
cream.
cream?
Whipping
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what-
you say
okay,
it's
whipping
cream.
cream.
Oh, you
okay.
threw you off.
I need whipping cream.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
that.
whipping cream. Yeah.
Yeah, you add that into to make your grits a little creamy. But you always want to. So I don't like the sweet grits. A lot of people like sweet grits. I don't like sweet grits.
Sweet grits solid.
I
breakfast,
ain't got
though.
no beef with sweet grits.
That's breakfast.
All right.
All right, you want to go onion powder, garlic powder. I don't measure. I'm just going. I'm eyeballing everything. Onion
Split
powder.
splash.
Yeah.
Yeah, garlic powder, salt, white pepper,
White pepper.
But be careful with the white pepper. White pepper go a long way. It ain't the same thing as black pepper. Be careful with that white pepper.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Anything, be careful with that white pepper for sure. But yeah, you put in there like you want to stir, constantly stir, because you don't want them grits. You don't want them grits. If they scorched, the whole thing is done.
Yeah, you gotta whip it.
Some people say, well, just don't wipe the bottom. Nah, they throw that all away.
What?
So you want them grits to like be a little stiff.
A little stiff.
Because you want the shrimp to stand on top of the grits. You feel what I'm saying?
That's when it's some good shrimp and grits.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to be all loose and you got to swim in for the
Nah, you
for the
definitely
shrimp.
don't want it to.
You don't want to do that.
Nah.
So now we're going. So now we're going to the shrimp. All right, I'm a big garlic powder, onion powder fan. Garlic powder, onion powder, little Cajun seasoning.
Okay.
Little Cajun.
Flowers.
Lowry's, Obey.
Obey.
Cajun-
There we go.
Yeah.
Obey.
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 Yeah.
Cajun seasoning.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, that shit sound good.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Keep
And yeah,
going.
and
Keep
then-
going.
Some people, or I go butter. Oh, butter give you a better sear of the shrimp. So
Okay,
So,
a little sear.
yeah.
Okay.
I hope y'all
Okay.
listening out there.
you got 7. I go 5, 6 pieces of shrimp. Some people like 7, 8.
Nah, hold up. I need a little bit more. 5, 6, 7.
Well-
I'm gonna need about 8. Yeah, meet me at 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
meet me
sure.
at 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
8 pieces of shrimp.
Dumb me down.
Well, I'm
Big
ju-
koalas.
Yeah, I'm jumbo shrimp. You ain't eat 8 jumbo shrimp.
Nah,
no,
jumbo shrimp.
the
Yeah,
jumbo shrimp.
yeah,
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 yeah.
that's jumbo.
Take that tail off.
You
for
got,
sure.
some people like to clean the shrimp. You got to clean the shrimp because
Yeah,
you
nah,
got
you gotta do that deep vein. You know,
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
back. Yeah, for sure.
So you want to put a little butter in. Saute your shrimp.
Yeah.
Sear them on both sides. Don't overcook your shrimp. Don't let them curl all the way up. Look like a little bitty.
So what's the rule on your shrimp?
Yeah,
You want to
man.
curl a little bit, but
Yeah.
if you because you know some you eat shrimp and they a little chewy. You overcook them.
That's overcooked.
You
Yeah,
overcook
for
them.
sure. Yeah.
So I usually go about 6 minutes on each side.
Yeah,
and your
for
shrimp
sure.
should be done.
Yeah,
Shrimp should be done
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
All right, and then some people. You can go white wine or red wine to make it. You want to deglaze that pan, make you a
Yeah.
little gravy for your shrimp. But I don't do that. Some people just like shrimp on top of grits and roll.
For sure.
But you eat my grits with the Parmesan cheese and
Yeah,
fire,
yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
For sure.
fire. So
Yeah,
that's,
for
that's
sure.
what we got this week.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Cooking with Weezy, man. For sure. That was good, Weezy.
Yeah,
Most
man.
definitely, man. I'm
for
hungry
real.
now,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, let's get started with the second half.
Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, camera's always on.
Second half, the 2022 NBA playoffs first round breakdown show. I am J Hove.
I'm Cam.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, after a regular season packed with parity and one of the best MVP races of all time, allegedly, the NBA postseason is here. You watched the playing games, Weezy?
I did. I watched the KD game. I didn't watch the Clippers game.
It's the full game.
I watched Minnesota game. Nah.
And then you can't.
No, I
You
did.
said you didn't watch the
Yeah,
Clippers,
yeah,
though.
sure. It's all good. It's
all
all
right.
good.
Same
Minnesota played
guy.
the Clippers. Yeah, I watched that game.
You
Then.
watched that?
Yeah, I watched
There we go.
Minnesota celebrate like they won the Super Bowl.
Celebrate. Okay.
Crazy.
Which teams and players are facing the most pressure? Which first round series has the most upset potential? We are here to run through all the first round series that are set, and even ones that aren't set as we record this podcast. We will kick things off with the Eastern Conference, the number 1 seed Miami Heat versus the 8th seed, which could be the Hawks or the Cavs. That's to be determined as we record this podcast. The season series, the Heat went 3-1 versus the Hawks in the regular season. Have no clue as to what they did against the Cavs, because you know why? I think the Hawks are winning this series. So, guys, 1 through 8, we'll start things off with you, Cam. Give me a reason why Miami will win.
Did you have the Hawks winning pre-Jared Allen playing? That don't change things
That
for you?
changed. He's not going to play.
He's playing.
He's going to play, but I'm saying he's not playing at 100%.
I think it changed.
So you think the Hawks are going to win?
I think the Cavs are going to win.
You think the Cavs are going to win?
Yeah, I think the Cavs beat the Hawks.
Yeah, I didn't know that. If Jared Allen's anything like himself,
I got the
That
Cavs.
gives
beat-
him-
I
it
got
gives
the
him a
Cavs
big-
beating the
a
So
Hawks.
you got the
boost.
Cavs playing in this game.
I do.
Okay.
I mean, either one of them is going to bad.
But yeah, I still.
Let's kick things off with Miami. Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Gentleman sweep. 4-1. Either way.
So how will Miami win? If what?
Defense.
Okay.
Defense. Man, Miami has their 2 through 5. I would say all switch. Man, all
Yeah.
can defend with
Yeah.
outside Duncan Robinson.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry has proven that he knows how to win, how to
Yep.
play in the playoffs. I think if you look at the combination of veterans, skilled wing players as well as shooting, I don't see how you beat Miami unless you have the same match.
Okay. What about Miami? How do you think Miami wins this series?
I like Miami because of their bench. Tyler Hero from off the bench.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the Cavs will beat the Hawks.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody, I think the Hawks win this.
I think you're wrong.
We'll see.
Hawks don't play no
What you got,
defense.
cameraman? You don't care. I don't care
ain't
either way.
quiet.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you. Miami wins this because they're on a revenge tour. You know, they got swept by the Bucks in the first round last year. They got a point to prove. So locking in that number 1 seed, added some playoff ready pieces in PJ, Kyle Lowry. That's the difference. Extra experience on a team that went to the finals before, even though everybody was high, for sure. Now, Cavs, Hawks win if what, Cam?
Jimmy Butler get hurt.
Nah, I think the Cavs again because I don't see the Hawks playing. There.
Okay.
I think the Cavs could win if Darius Garland and Evan Mobley have historic performances.
Historic.
It would have to be those two pick and roll a lot because the penetrating kick that you do on most teams doesn't work in Miami. Like I said, they switch too much stuff.
Yeah.
They kind of fly all over the place defensively. So it's gonna take a 2-man game or a triangle type thing just to win it. And I mean it's possible.
Yep.
It's just too much of a learning curve. It's
Yeah.
too much of. It's too many. I haven't been there before. There's Garland never been there.
Yeah.
Mobley haven't been there. Kevin Love's been there, but he can he carry him?
No, he's not there to carry. He's
he
a piece now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even Jared Allen comes back. He's a piece.
I really don't think the Hawks. Man, I have the Hawks, beating the Cavs, and the Hawks can win if Miami kind of takes them lightly. They lost 4 straight games against subpar squads, so they kind of mail it in against teams that aren't as good as them. But you got extras with Kevin Huerter, and Bogdanovich, Clint Capella. They can play at a high level in the playoffs, which we saw last year. So I think they're war ready.
If Hawks get in, they don't win 2 games.
Dang. So let's talk
I
about it.
got
Series
gentleman's
prediction. You got to
Either way.
Okay.
Hawks
What about
okay.
you, Weezy?
Yeah, I got a 4-1 either way too.
I have the Heat winning 4-2. I just think the Heat are just too hungry this time around. And like you guys mentioned, either team, Cavs or Hawks, don't have enough experience for sure. Let's move right along to the 2-7 matchup, the Boston Celtics versus the Brooklyn Nets. The season series, the Celtics won 3-1 versus the Nets in the regular season. Weezy, the Celtics win if what?
Celtics win if Jason Tatum can match Kevin Durant bucket for bucket.
Okay. What you got, Cam?
The Celtics win if Marcus Smart can defend Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, that's a big if. I'd be our defensive player of the year we talking about for sure.
Yeah.
So if anybody can do it,
It's supposed to be him, right?
it's Marcus Smart for sure. The Celtics win if Robert Williams isn't a shell of himself. So if he's playing at a high level, he keeps them going defensively in the post, catalyst for what they do totally. The Nets, here's the thing though. If the Nets try to throw out Ben Simmons in the middle of that series, he's not a plug-and-play guy. I think it throws off the rhythm of the entire team.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
You think he comes in and just sweats?
Just plays defense.
Yeah.
Because he moves the ball. He knows how he knows how to hide from the ball.
Yeah.
Which means that you get out of the way of
Yeah.
scores. Like he's gonna be able to space. He's gonna move it. He's gonna be able to create for them.
Yeah.
Because we never had a question about his passing ability
Oh, no, for
or his
sure.
ability to get downhill. You
Yeah.
still got to guard him.
You got to guard him. You better.
It's like
Yeah,
he
for
still
sure. He
gets to
gonna
the
dunk
rim.
that
Yeah,
thing.
he
Yeah,
still
for
gets to
sure.
the rim.
Two
So
hands, for sure.
I think that Ben Simmons with that type of shooting.
Yeah.
Because realistically, if Ben Simmons comes in, he could play the 5 for them.
Yeah, you can play the 5 for sure.
So
Yeah. Nets win if what, Cam?
if Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving play like they played in the play-in game, and Ben Simmons comes back, man, I think if Ben Simmons comes back,
So we have two totally different ways of thinking
because
of Ben Simmons.
because I believe that the Nets do not have a wing defender to slow down Jason Tatum and or Jaylen Brown, and Ben Simmons is that guy.
Okay. Weezy.
Playoff KD is a different level.
Yeah.
But Tatum been hooping too though.
Yeah.
Tatum been hooping. Jaylen Brown ain't gonna go. He ain't gonna go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus Smart's not scared of anything.
Not at all. Yeah.
But Kyrie Irving and KD is just too much.
Too much. Okay. The Nets win if the Celtics go back to hero ball from the beginning of the season. They were trying to do too much. Jason Tatum shooting 35 shots a game. Jaylen Brown was shooting 30 times a game. It's just everybody else was just standing around. Nobody was able to get in rhythm. So if they revert to that type of basketball, the Nets will clean them up in 5 for sure. Give me your series prediction and why, Cam.
I got Brooklyn winning 4-2.
Ooh.
I think they compete. Like I said, right now the talk is Ben Simmons comes back around game 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I think it's a close
I hope
enough
so.
series to the end,
Yeah.
and then he helps give them the edge.
Weezy.
I got Brooklyn winning 4-3.
Wow, you got okay. I have the Celtics in 6. If Williams was healthy, I would have picked them to win in 5.
If he was healthy, that would change a lot of things.
Yeah.
for him, but he's not. So.
Man.
You want to put a mill on that?
The Nets are too good offensive, but on the other side of the ball, man, they're very good. The Celtics are very good offensively and even better, I think, on defense.
Let's put
I
a
just don't
$5
think-
burger on there.
Now, I don't think Brooklyn
Gabby's burgers?
play enough defense to beat Boston 4 times in 7 games. I just don't think they do.
I think
Celtics in
we,
6 for
we
sure.
haven't seen Brooklyn with Ben Simmons.
That's
I
true, too.
think that changes.
That's true,
Like I
too.
said,
Yeah, that's true, too.
From a defensive standpoint, I really
true.
do think he is that interchangeable.
Yeah.
And let's just be completely honest. We know the Celtics starting 5. Who can he not guard? Other than he gonna have trouble with Tatum.
Yeah.
Other than that, who can he not guard on the Celtics team?
Nah, he can,
on the entire
he
roster.
He can guard Tatum.
Yeah.
that's
He can
what-
guard the entire roster.
The entire roster, for sure.
And then whoever's hot,
Yeah.
you
We'll
got
see.
15 minutes of Ben.
Yeah, whoever's hot, you gonna go.
He's coming off the bench to
Yeah.
guard. Whoever's cooking, you got 15 minutes of Ben now. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
He's 16 and sliding.
He's 16, definitely slide, most definitely. Let's move on to the 3-6 matchup, the Milwaukee Bucks versus my Chicago Bulls. The season series, the Bucks went 4-0 versus the Bulls in the regular season. Cam, the Bucks win if what?
If they continue to play like they've been playing the last 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
the Bucks at this point are a force. I believe
they're a
everybody
force.
kind of can see that Giannis and what they have put around him kind of fits perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see how the Bulls match up. And
Bad matchup.
Giannis being Giannis, that's the one position the Bulls don't have. They don't have a 4.
Nah, clearly.
So
Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
The Bucks is the most equipped team in the NBA. They know what they got to do. They got a team full of veterans.
Okay.
2 scorers, really 3 if you add the guard in there. If he do what he's supposed to do. And Giannis, he best playing in the NBA right now.
Nah, it's
Nah,
debatable.
it's not
It's
true.
debatable,
That's
though.
not
It's
true.
debatable. It's debatable, for sure.
Who's playing better than Giannis right now?
Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid,
Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic.
Devin Booker.
Yep.
Yeah, but
We just named 4 people.
For sure. It's real.
I don't think they play better than Giannis.
I can get that, though. I understand. The Bucks win if the Bulls choose anybody but Patrick Williams to guard Giannis. That's why we wanted to trade, like Cam mentioned. We needed a 4. That's why I wanted to trade for Jeremy Grant. We did not get him. And now we going to roll out Tristan Thompson to guard Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're going to put Vooch on him? Come on, dog. Yeah, no, I can't guard him, man. I don't think that we have 2 viable options. The best option we have to guard Giannis is Patrick Williams, and it's good luck there for sure. Cam, the Bulls win if what?
Giannis gets hurt.
God, I mean, he wishing the injury on
No,
him.
you just
No, you're not
if.
wishing it, but
That's the only way.
That's the only way.
That's the only way. And even at that,
yeah.
Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday might be
crazy.
enough to take down the Bulls.
Sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I seen Drew Holiday get Dame and them out of here.
Yeah, not for sure. For nothing. Yeah, not for sure.
Room out
Yeah,
here.
nah, for sure. He got
So,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weezy, the Bulls win if what?
They ain't gonna win.
It ain't no way.
Mm.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Just be honest. I don't waste my breath on that.
The Bulls win if our big show up, man. Boots got to go crazy on Portis and Brook Lopez, and we can win that series. We're missing Zoe. That's huge. He can defend 3 positions, small ball 4s. Caruso can only do so much, man. We need Zach and Debo on the offensive side of the ball. Boots can go and get 25 instead of his 18. I think we can help out. But this is the thing. Depending on DeRozan, I think Zach is hurt right now.
I know Zach's hurt.
Zach's
That's why he
hurt.
been sitting out
yeah,
games.
yeah. So I don't know, man. Series prediction, Cam.
Gentlemen sweep Milwaukee, man.
Ooh,
Chicago might sneak one. They might sneak one. You know,
Yeah.
Milwaukee might. Giannis might decide he want to shoot a lot of threes one night, something like that. But yeah,
sure.
that's it.
Weezy,
I think they're gonna sweep them.
Damn.
for nothing.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. You doing that because I'm a Bulls fan?
No,
That was on purpose?
I really think
It's cool, man.
It's all good.
I really think Milwaukee can put it all together when they want to. Man.
Yeah. I got the Bucks winning in 6. I perimeter
You gotta win
defense.
the 2 games.
Yeah, I got to win 2 games. Yeah, it can't cover up for the deficiencies that we have in the interior. Caruso, Drew's too strong for Caruso. Giannis, Brook, tearing up the paint. Just put it like
Bobby
this:
Portis.
DeRozan went for 40 in
Mhm.
the season-ending game of the season, right? The last couple of games, whatever. We still lost by 21. Dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a mismatch on paper, a bad draw, and that's what. But Milwaukee know what they were doing. They ducked that Brooklyn smoke. They ducked that Brooklyn smoke.
I mean, last game of the season, hey man, no.
Now,
We ain't worried about
literally, man, they rode out Michael Redd to play in that game. He was on a 10-day.
Drew played 3 seconds.
You
dog.
see what I'm saying?
Tap,
They knew
tap,
what they
get
was
me
doing
out.
for sure. Last series of the Eastern Conference, the 4 seed, the Philadelphia 76ers versus the 5 seed Toronto Raptors. Season series, the Raptors went 3-1 versus 76ers in the regular season. Cam, 76ers win if what?
If James Harden is the person he's supposed to be.
Mm.
If he's the person you traded for, the person that is supposed to pair with Joel Embiid and help get them over the hump, then they win the series.
Go. Weezy.
Big series for my boy James Harden.
Huge.
Big series for my boy
Huge.
James Harden. But he got to let the process be the process.
Yeah.
He's got to go through the process. And then he's going to have to fall back to number 2.
Yeah, not for sure. That's a fallback for sure. The 76ers win if Fred VanVleet isn't 100%. He missed out in the regular season finale, been hobbling around throughout the second part of the season. The Raptors need him to set that table as well as we know. 76ers are coming into the series very, very hot, winning 5 of their last 6 games. So VanVleet is hurt. I really think that they have a chance to win that series for sure. Raptors win if what, Cam?
If the 76ers shooters don't hit shots coming out of the double team, because they're going to double Joel Embiid every chance they get.
They have to.
Have to. Because
Yeah.
they don't have anybody with 6'9" on the roster. So,
No.
I mean, you got to double them.
Yeah.
If the shooters aren't hitting shots, I mean, we've seen it happen with teams plenty of times in the playoffs. That 3-point line can make or break you.
Sure.
And especially with guys that haven't really found their in-between game yet. We hadn't really seen Tobias play well since the trade. So I think it is going to be predicated on their outside shooting. So if the Raptors can kind of limit that, yeah, the series could get ugly quick.
Weezy.
If Drake is at every game, course I.
That ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna
That'll
help.
help him.
Nah.
They would need Drake. They need VC to come out of retirement. They need a bunch. The Raptors win if James Harden shrinks, like Cam mentioned. The pressure is all on Philly. They have 2 MVPs. I remember when the trade happened, Cam called me and said, this is the best pick and roll situation we've ever seen in NBA history. You got to prove it.
Yeah,
you got to prove
for
it.
sure.
Nah, for sure. So
There should not be a
there should not.
listen,
we shouldn't even be having this conversation.
There should not be a physical way to guard
Yep.
those 2 in the pick and roll.
Yep.
There's no option that they don't have covered. There's nothing they can't do in that situation.
And I think Harden is kind of focusing more on distributing the ball. He's
everyone
averaged
else.
like 10 and a half, 11 assists. I don't think they need him to necessarily distribute that much. I think they need him to get to 28 instead of 21 for
28
sure.
6.
28, that's all they need. He's looked kind of sluggish.
I think what's going to hurt him, James Harden, is he needs to get going.
Yeah.
But in order for him to get going, he got to pat,
Yeah, you got to do
step
that.
back. He got to do all that. And Joel Embiid don't even do all that. So it's going to be
It's tough, man. It's tough
Yeah.
for him to get in his rhythm for sure. Speaking of Weezy, give me your serious prediction and why.
this going to be the best series of the first round.
I think so too.
I think it's going to go 7 games.
Who's winning though?
Philadelphia.
Okay. Cam?
I got 6 is 4-3.
4-3. I got the Sixers in 7, man, for sure. I think it could go either way. I think it is the best series for sure. What's going to be our best? I keep saying ow, but Doc, my guy, dude, Matisse Thybulle not playing in Toronto. That's huge. You're going to need him. He's your best perimeter defender, so you're going to need him for sure. I don't know if Danny Green's still out there. Can he sweat? I don't know.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out for sure. Let's move on to the Western Conference. The 1-8 seed is the Phoenix Suns versus the Pelicans or the Clippers. Now, as we record this podcast, Paul George was recently diagnosed with COVID-19. He is out for this play-in game. The season series 2-2. Suns win if what, Weezy?
Suns win if they just come on and let Devin Booker do his thing.
Oh.
Without Paul George, and the Pelicans are just they're playing. I mean, they won the play-in game, but they're not gonna beat the Suns, are they?
No. What you got, Cam? Suns win if what?
They show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just got to show up.
Yeah. I mean, position for position, they better than both of those teams.
Sure.
Better coaching. They have more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the above, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Suns win if they just got to show up. They won 64 games, number 1 seed in the entire NBA. Pelicans defense, top 8 players.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, man. They just don't have enough for sure. Pelicans wins if what? Okay.
Zion Williamson from Duke comes back.
For sure.
They get Zion from Duke, boy.
Yeah.
We got this
Nah,
gonna be
Kobe
entertaining.
got to land in Phoenix again. It's got to get Book. It's got to get CP. It's got to get Aiden
and Zion
and Bridges.
and
Zion got to play.
He got to play.
He gotta play.
Not that fat Zion either.
Zion
Duke
ain't walking through that door.
Yeah,
Hell no. Baron Davis ain't walking through that door.
yeah, man.
Nah.
And Anthony Davis never could do it.
David West ain't walking through that door. And CP, he plays on that team.
That was CP was getting
Yeah, for sure.
18 assists a game.
Nah, he was going crazy. Suns and
Hey,
what?
listen, he had Tyson Chandler looking like one
Man,
of
he
the
got
greatest
paid.
centers
He
of
got
all
David
time.
West paid too.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
He got a few people. It's
Yeah.
a couple of y'all OCP.
OCP.
Hey, matter of fact, it's a couple of y'all. What camera?
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah.
It's a couple of y'all OCP for them commercials too.
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
He
listen.
getting paid.
Every teammate, every
Yeah.
team
He
he's
gonna
been
slide
on,
you one.
somebody been in that
He gonna
commercial,
slide you
dog.
one.
He gonna
for
get
sure.
you
Some
one.
WNBA players too.
Come on, man.
For sure. Suns
Talk
and
to
what,
me.
y'all? 4.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Pack him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They said Kawhi been practicing though.
I don't care.
Yeah. Kawhi better play tonight.
Yeah.
He better play
Yeah,
tonight.
because they might not.
They better dust him off tonight.
Listen, Protocol P done, dog. They got to get
Dust him
Kawhi
off
out there.
tonight. Moving right along to the 2-7 matchup, the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. The series were tied 2-2 in the regular season. Grizzlies win if what, Weezy?
The Grizzlies, they have to remember this is a basketball game and don't get caught up in Pat Bells. And this is not a street fight. They ducking all the smoke. They ain't ducking no smoke. This is a basketball game.
They said they run up the chimney.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ja, you got to realize it's a playoff basketball game. It's a little different level. Don't let Pat Bell be Pat Bell. If they get caught up in Pat Bell,
Yeah,
they
in trouble.
they're in trouble.
Cam, what you got? Grizzlies win if what?
If they can limit the extra players for the Timberwolves.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I think those guys' confidence is pretty high, considering they just want to play in game with Karl Anthony Towns playing like shit.
Yeah.
So you got to limit them. You can't let Anthony Edwards and D'Angelo Russell score 30 and think you're going to win. Because Cat is going to eventually get his 22 to 27. And if you let those three account for that, it's going to be a rough night.
Yeah. Grizzlies win if Ja Morant is 100%. 3 of the 6 least efficient scoring games this season came against the Minnesota Timberwolves, guys. So they punked them for sure. They beat them by like 35-41 game as well. So if Ja sets the tone early, like Weezy mentioned, that he's not scared of Pat Bev, he's not with all of that, it's going to be a quick series. If not, it's going to be a long series for both teams for sure. Timberwolves win if what, Cam?
Timberwolves win if Karl Anthony Towns can demand a double team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one thing, again, we've seen D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, hell, even Malik Beasley is capable of knocking down shots. They have guys who are capable of scoring in bunches.
Mm-hmm.
And if Cat can demand the help and let those guys play one-on-one or attack mismatches, then they can win. They have a legitimate chance.
Weezy, Timberwolves win if what?
If Anthony Edwards comes to play every night.
Okay, I like that.
Because Cat's going to come around.
Mm-hmm.
That's the vet. But Anthony Edwards, this is his first time there. They're gonna come. So he'll show up every week. I mean every night.
Yeah. This is the thing. The Timberwolves win if Cat gets in the post a little bit. Like, why don't they run a lot of pick and roll action with him?
Because he want to shoot now.
Because he doesn't roll, he pops.
He's popping.
Yeah.
Like, he got to get in there.
The only place he demands a double team is on the block. He doesn't demand one on the perimeter because he can't beat people off the dribble.
That sucks, man. So, in turn, you got D'Lo averaging a career high 7 assists. You got Cat has to play in the post and use that pick and roll. He has to go to the line as well. He's a good free throw shooter. So if he gets into the situation where he's standing on the 3-point line,
they lose quick.
Man, the Timberwolves are in trouble. For sure. Series prediction. We'll start with you, Cam. Who wins?
I got Grizzlies 4-2.
Ooh. Weezy, what you got?
I like that Grizzlies 4-2.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. I think Grizzlies might lose the first game.
Yeah, I see that. I can see that.
Yeah. I have the Grizzlies winning in 7 because Ty Lue provided somewhat of a blueprint, like Cam mentioned. And Memphis is hungry, man. They tasted the playoffs for the first time last season, came in hungry, battled through injuries, battled through a lot of different adversities to kind of put together what they are squared away to do. And for all that youth and talent on their rosters, the Grizzlies play smart, poised, like hard-nosed basketball. I think they have a little bit more heart than Minnesota, for sure.
I don't know, man. Pat Bev got them boys playing inspired.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen one person change people's personality like that.
Yeah, for sure. Them boys.
Harden
Yeah.
in town. That ain't been
Just him by himself.
That has not been
That's
him
not
his
dude.
entire NBA
Nah,
career.
not at all.
And since Pat Bev got there, dude has completely switched up.
I agree,
Yeah.
for sure.
I like it though. Hey, roll with it.
Moving right along to the 3-6 matchup, the Golden State Warriors versus the Denver Nuggets. The season series, the Nuggets went 3-1 versus the Warriors in the regular season. Weezy, the Warriors win if what?
Draymond guards Jokic.
Oof, that's a tall task.
You're asking a lot.
Yeah, for
But-
sure.
I think the Warriors gonna put it all together. I don't think Denver has enough
Mm-hmm.
in the playoffs. These boys are here battle tested. They've been waiting on this a long time to be completely healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah,
They ready to roll.
sure. Can.
If Steph is completely healthy,
Mm-hmm.
I think, man, the Nuggets on the pushover, especially if you don't have Steph, that changes everything.
Do. Yeah, for sure.
So if Steph is healthy, book it. If Steph ain't healthy,
Yeah. Tight. It's going to be
hey,
trouble.
man, yeah.
Yep.
Good luck.
The Warriors win if you force Nikola Jokic to defend, man. They have enough talent and depth on the Warriors team to constantly pressure him and making him move as much, and he hates to move. He's a very stagnant basketball player, so putting him in all sorts of action, forcing him to defend in space over and over again, he has trouble switching. So if you do that, you can kind of tire him out on offense, making him, a little bit harder to guard on the defensive side of the ball as well. So if you get him there and you wear him out a little bit by game 4 or 5, I think he'll gas out because he doesn't have any help for sure. Moving on to the Nuggets win if what, Cam?
If Nikola Jokic can control the game, control the pace of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If it starts getting up and down, they start playing fast, shooting a bunch of threes, that plays into the Warriors' hands, and it'll get out of hand for the Nuggets quick.
Okay.
But if he can have 16, 17-second possessions where they are having to guard the entire time and if he's scoring or getting to the line, they're not able to run, I think he could cause some problems.
Weezy, Nuggets win if what?
If they get the Warriors in foul trouble,
Mm-hmm.
they got to get Draymond in foul trouble. They don't get Draymond in foul trouble, it's going to be a long series for them.
So the Nuggets win if the Warriors' young guys are not ready for the limelight. It's a different Warriors team we're used to seeing for this first postseason game for people like Moses Moody and Poole, Kuminga, Damian Lee, Gary Payton II, Juan Toscano Anderson. Those guys haven't played real meaningful playoff basketball. Wiggins only played in 5 playoff games in his entire career. So we don't know if
Lost
he's
4 of
ready.
them.
Yeah, he lost 4 of them joints. Yeah. So we don't really know if he's ready to play. And those core guys from Draymond to Steph to Clay to Kevon Looney, Andre Iguodala, we don't know if, those other guys can help him out. Series prediction, Weezy. What you got?
Warriors in 7.
Ooh, 7. No. It's too much. No. Cam, what you got?
Warriors is 6.
Warriors in 6. Y'all believe in the Jokic situation.
He gonna get at least one.
They're going to have to get one because he's going to get MVP.
Yeah, he gonna get one.
And Steph ain't 100.
And we don't know if Steph playing game 1.
Y'all, listen, if Steph, it don't matter if he's out there. Y'all know people are paying
That's if
attention
he's
to
out
him.
there. You said
Yeah,
if,
he's
though.
going to be out there.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to be out there. Warriors in 5. Too much talent, too much depth. Jokic will get his numbers for sure. Curry doesn't have to do too much. He can just run out there and be a decoy for a couple of games. And I get it. Jokic is a transcendent offensive talent. I just think he has enough help. They'll give him a puncher's chance just having him there, but he can't do everything by himself for sure.
If Steph don't play, you depending on Jordan Poole to create his own shot there.
He's going to win most improved player. He can do it.
Okay.
We just don't know that, though. We don't know that. That's true. The last matchup of the Western Conference is the 4-5 seed, the Dallas Mavericks versus the Utah Jazz. The season series was 2-2 in the regular season. Mavericks win if what, Weezy?
Mavericks win if Luka Doncic is healthy.
Yeah. Close to it.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled an ankle. That ain't.
Nah, he
Calf strain. Yeah. Calf strain. Know what that's connected to?
The Achilles.
Yeah.
Both of you. Oh, I'm surrounded by both of them today. I ain't gonna. It's 2 against.
Yeah.
It's 2 against 1. I really can't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a calf strain. Yeah, we seen that happen before.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I can show you when I had one of them right before a little something unfortunate.
Man, come on, man.
Calf strain.
Yeah, a little calf strain. Mavericks win if what?
Man, they don't. Luka done.
Yeah, no,
I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
That boy better sit
You
down.
better set it
Hey,
down.
listen, he
Yeah.
can come back. He can
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
We seen that move before.
Yeah.
Leave that shit alone.
KD was cooking.
Hey,
He was
Luka,
feeling
listen
good.
to me.
Yeah.
Somebody get this message to Luka.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Sit down for sure. Hey, Luka goes. He makes the team go. The Mavericks can only go as far as he takes them. I had questions about how badly he wanted to be the man. He answered that. Had questions if J. Kidd could coach. We saw that in the second half of the season. Hell, if they were going to even win games without KP, and they were a better team after KP left. So answered all of them questions in the second half of the season. They cannot do Luka like this because calf strains are. Listen, you don't play with that. KD lost 2 years because of a calf strain he came back too early from. So I think the Mavs and Luka can't afford for him to lose 2 years like that.
And the Mavs can't win the championship this year anyway.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. They literally he shouldn't play a game. I wouldn't
think
play a
he's
game.
done. I wouldn't play a game.
Nah, for sure. And the Jazz are lucky.
And
The Jazz are damn lucky though. With this
let's
kid.
also say this: the Mavericks know because Josh Powell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Dwight Powell.
Dwight Powell.
Yeah, he
Dwight
tore
Powell.
his Achilles.
So
Yep.
so they know that that's not
Mhm.
something to play with.
Yeah.
And it's hard to win in Utah. Let's just be honest.
Not for sure, because not for sure. You feel the racial tension when you walk in the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
This,
nah, for
this
sure.
also might be saving Utah.
Man, it did. I'm telling you, if
they
Luka
lost
was
first,
100%,
then they would
bro, they
lose.
blow up the whole team.
Oh man, come on,
Blowing
everybody.
it up.
You going here?
Yeah.
You going there?
All gone.
We'll see you. You
Yeah.
might not even play.
They
no more.
literally don't have anybody that could guard Luka at 100%. Literally don't have anybody. Nobody on that team. You gonna dust off Royce O'Neal
Nah,
and Rudy Gay?
and that
trouble.
And that right there is why Rudy Gobert shouldn't be getting Defensive Player of the Year.
Exactly.
You
No,
can't
for sure.
You can't get that shit, man. It's too many people that can guard everybody.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Jazz win if what, Cam?
If Luka continues to sit and watch,
Yeah.
I mean, but in all seriousness, the Jazz just have to be who they are.
Yeah.
I think sometimes the Jazz' biggest problem is they have big city egos in such a small town. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You got
Yeah.
a bunch of guys that kind of want to be the guy in different moments
Mhm.
instead of just playing together, which is how they win games.
Yeah, no, for sure. They kind of lose their way. Weezy, what you got? Jazz win if what?
Spider Mitchell comes alive, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got to show up in the playoffs.
Yeah. And he does that. It's just everybody else. You know, I think the Jazz win if they can kind of find a way to rekindle that regular season play. Nobody's expecting much from these guys. They're plus 2,800 to win the NBA title behind 10 other teams, man. So the league's most efficient
That's
offense
pretty
in
good
the
odds.
entire NBA, minus their top 10 defensive team, and nobody is even thinking. Top 3 when Rudy's on the floor. Nobody's thinking about them winning the championship. Just got to find their swagger with this game. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. You play against a team that's wounded. You kind of figure out ways to work, and you can run this into a title championship run.
They're such a weirdly put together team because they got a small backcourt and small wings.
They do. Yeah, it's really small wings. Joe Ingles not being there really hurts them,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
does.
Yeah. But yeah, a serious prediction, Jazz and what? Okay.
Spencer Dinwiddie might give him one. I'm gonna give Jazz a gentleman sweep.
Okay, gentleman sweep. What you got, Weezy?
I got a 7-game series in this.
Ooh.
Luka hurt, man.
You think Luka comes back?
You don't have to.
You got 7 games with Luka out.
That's how bad the Jazz are. Jazz bad though, bro.
They not that bad.
They not that bad minus Luka.
So Luka ain't gonna play?
He's not gonna play.
No, he's not playing.
He's
He
not
already
playing
out
the
for
first
game
2
one.
games.
Yeah,
Now he's not. He didn't come to Utah.
yeah, he's not playing. He's staying.
He didn't come to Utah.
So we might see him game 3. If they down 0-2, it's no way he
Yeah,
plays.
there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, I don't want him to come back
Oh,
because
yeah,
that kid get
I
hurt.
don't think it's
I'll be
worth it.
sick about that. Jazz and 5, gentleman sweep for sure. The uncertainty of Luka, just too much, man. Too risky for the Mavs to even kind of push him out there to win this series, man.
Again, because
You're looking at the future, dude. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at the future of this year.
And Jordan Brand too, because Luka and Zion are the future of them.
Well,
and both of them boys. hurt.
Even this year, I mean, what you think with Luka? They could just with this Dallas team they have now. Do they have a chance of beating Phoenix in the 7-game series?
No, that's what I'm saying.
So why
Nobody
even
does.
push
Yeah.
to get to the semifinals,
Yeah.
man? You got
I
your
agree.
playoff bonus. Get out of here.
Yeah, now get the hell up out of here for sure, and live.
Yeah,
Live to fight
Man,
another
yeah,
day.
You see,
for sure.
I see you in the fall.
Yeah, and then you get another piece to add alongside Luka,
Yeah,
get him back
now
to
we ready to
100%.
play.
Now you're ready to
Now
cook.
we ready to
For
play.
sure. And that is the first round breakdown of the 2022 NBA playoffs. The play-in games, I have the Hawks winning, and I have the Pelicans winning. These guys have total opposites of me, minus the Pelicans. So you guys rolling with the Pelicans, right? Pelicans,
No.
Clippers?
No.
You think the Clippers going to win? Weezy?
No.
Somebody got to win. Shit.
So I took the Clippers over the Pelicans.
Clippers over Pelicans. Yeah,
Man,
for sure.
boy,
Yeah, the
that boy,
Pelicans.
he know Paul George out and still took that shit.
Yeah,
boy.
no, for sure.
That's such
It's rough,
crazy.
man. Let us know, you think about the playoffs. Kind of see what's going on, Cam. Appreciate you pulling up.
Hey, man,
Yes,
do what I
sir.
You
do.
here. You do what you do. You do what you do. Pull up Cam.
Yeah, man.
2 dribble pull up.
Man,
One dribble. One dribble.
yeah.
One dribble for sure. Yeah.
Rise and
Oh,
fire.
you know.
Nah.
You start with the
All
left.
right.
and you finish with the right. You know what I'm saying?
I do
That
pull up
is
going
sick.
left though. I do pull up going
You pull
left.
up with your
I
left.
pull up going left.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. No, you stay now. Now you right-handed. I don't really know. Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Up in the comment, give us a thumbs up
I
on the
got one
YouTube
more.
page, on the iTunes page. Please write, subscribe,
Strong
but more
left.
importantly,
Strong right.
don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Weezy,
Everything paid for,
Joe
man.
Cam,
Man, somebody sign me.
sign you for sure, man. Revolution will be positive. Excuse me. The Revolution will be podcast. Cameraman, we are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.